Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is selling. Yes, my name is Selling and I'm a nurse by profession and I run a perfumery business by the side. Ta-da! So today I'm going to be talking about how I started this business from scratch and how I was able to maintain it, what fueled this passion to run a perfume business, and where I source this perfume, how to start, tips on how to excel in business, and so on. So, please, before I continue, if you're coming to my channel for the first time, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Help a growing YouTuber. I promise to subscribe back to you on channel too. Thank you. Okay, so back to the gist on how I began a business. Why being a nurse? I think then I was practicing in one private hospital around Surulere, and I was working as a nurse and it was interesting, but I knew there was still something I could do by the side. And being a lover of perfume, I love to smell good. Like anything that complex concerns perfume just counts me in. And before I moved to Lagos, I used to buy perfume a lot in Port Harcourt, and I had a vendor that sells perfume oil to me then. And her perfumes were so nice. Like if I use them, it would stay on my clothes for like 5 days. So I was really enjoying that vendor's perfumes until I now moved to Lagos, where I could not find any trusted vendor. So I had to switch back to using the normal EDPs we know, the alcohol perfumes we know. So, but one day I got to jam a vendor that sells perfume oil. She sold to me and it was really good. Like it was good. I got a lot of perfumes from her that day and I used it. When I got to work that day, my colleagues were like, you smell so good. Where do you get your perfumes from? Like, working in a hospital, you're going to meet lots of people, patients, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, lab scientists. Like, there are many people in the hospital, so you're going to really meet a lot of people as you're working there. So then, everybody that I came across was just asking me, where did you get your perfumes from? We want to buy, want to buy. And I'm like, okay, I have a vendor that I just came across her page, and if you want to buy, I can actually help you purchase from her. So that's how by the end of that month, that was around I think that was around 2019. I think it was around January 2019. So when the salary came, everybody packed their money and gave me to go and buy them perfume from this vendor. And lo and behold, I was almost with almost 25,000 naira. Then things were really cheap and 25k was money at that time. So I was like, 25k to buy perfume for my colleagues. That's a lot of money. So I went to the lady, I bought from her, and I came back. I gave to everybody that asked for perfumes. The next month again, they called me again, selling help us to buy perfume again from your vendor. I'm like, whoa. And that's not even the only addition. Along the road, while I walk around the road, people always ask me, where do you get your perfume from? Can I get your number? Help me get from your vendor. Like, I was like, I think this is the lost calling, right? I should start this as a business. Inside keke, inside bus, inside Oba, people always ask me, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Please, can I have your? I'm like, okay, fine. I had to turn it into a business. But then there was no capital. That's where the issue came from. There's no capital. So I was like, then I was earning, was it 80,000 naira as a nurse then? So I was like, how do I start this business? I asked my vendor then, like, how do I start this business? How do I excel? She was like, she doesn't know. She doesn't do wholesale. I should find my way out. I'm like, God. So meanwhile, I've already contacted my colleagues that I sell perfume now, that they should not buy from my former vendor. Like my former vendor now supplies me to sell. So they're like, okay. So I was thinking she will supply me to sell. So I already told them that she will supply me to sell to them under wholesale. Not knowing that the girl would decline my offer to buy from her and sell as a wholesaler, as a retailer from her. So which now said, no, like, God, I beg, God, what am I going to do? Like, people are already telling me to buy from them. Like, people already even giving me money to buy and sell to them. I said, okay. So I tried to figure out the whole thing. I now met another vendor on Instagram and I reached out to her. I told her that, ma, I want to start this business and how much can I start with? She said I was going to start with 40,000 naira at least for a start. I'm like, 40k for my salary, how much could remain? Something that I don't even know if I'm going to sell or not. That was the first fear. Fear of unknown. That's where people feel it. Will I sell or not? But being, I'm a kind of person that there's no in my dictionary. Like I know this, I know they hear no. I don't. Sorry for that speaking, but I don't hear no. There's no impossibility with me. Like to me, everything is possible. So I do that. Okay, that I'm interested and I want to sell. Trust me, I can market. Like unless I don't want to do that thing, I'll not do it. I went into marketing before the goods even came to me. Before the products came to me, I've already started marketing, telling my friends I sell perfume. I sell perfume. Oh, my doctors that I work with, all the pharmacies that I work with, all the patients that come, I sell perfume. And then I've not seen perfume. Oh, but I went hard on marketing. So when and I was hyping the fragrance because the ones I've used they were really good. So I was like, I'm going to buy a good one too. There's no I'm going to buy fake. So I was always hyping that if you see this perfume when it comes, people are going to enjoy this perfume. My sisters and my brothers in the Lord. When this perfume came, I was shocked to what I got. And to think that I squeezed that 40K for my 80K salary that I'm trying to even manage my life. I got the perfume and it was whack. It was nonsense. Like the vendor did not even try for me. She sold fakest of the fakest of the fakest perfumes to me. But because I've already told my people that I'm going to get perfume, I didn't even know like that it was that bad. I just told my colleagues that their perfume don't arrive or come and buy your perfume. And people came and took the perfumes, but the kind of backlash I got from that perfume I sold. Oh my god. My and I was lucky to meet high profile clients then because I was really into marketing before the product landed. So my doctors that I met consultants, I met doctors, I met rich rich patients, I met a lot of people that if the perfume was to be good, I would have made so much money. But lo and behold, when I supplied them the perfumes, it was rubbish. It was very diluted. It was low quality. It was nothing I could even brag about to sell. And I was mad. I cried. But because I've already made up my mind that I will do this business and I will excel in it, nothing is going to stop me. So I said, no problem. I'm going to try again. And I had to beg all those my customers. Imagine a first timer. Like this was my first market to test run the ground with my own money. Before I was buying with people's money to give them and take small profits. But this was the first one I was trying to even use my money to buy. And look at how it ended. 40K wasted. And people that bought returned it to me. I was like, I can't take it though. It's not nice though. Please though. Help us get a better one. Please though. I was like, oh God. Well, so fast forward to after that 40K saga, I stopped selling. Like I just forgot about perfume oil. Then all of my friends now come on like, I selling we need perfume. I won't don't finish. I'm like, I'm not selling perfume again. I beg people should leave me alone. She now say, I selling, you will sell, oh. You will sell, oh. I'm like, I beg, the one I bought is even fake. I'm not going to buy again before you cost me. She's not like, if you give up because you bought one fake, that means you're never ready to sell this market and succeed. Don't you think that there are so many originals out there? If you keep digging, if you keep making research and no, don't you think you can get original? I said, true. I tried again. I this time around I used 20K for another vendor in Nigeria. Lo and behold, same thing. She sold water to me as perfume oil. When it came to me, I could not use it. I could not even personally I could not even use the perfume myself. But then I could not also sell the perfumes. It was a nightmare, like a very nightmare. I thank God for one of my friend that stood for me was like, Sterling, you can't give up. I know you have passion for smelling good. You have passion for perfumes. I see it in your eyes, in your dreams. Like you want to go far for this business. You have to try again. This time around, try outside Nigeria. Save money. I'm like, okay, how much is my salary? I would save money and buy from outside Nigeria. So that month, we now entered February. I'll be March of 2019. No, that was no, sorry, that was February. God, before the lockdown, before the COVID-19 issue that came, before the COVID-19 issue, I think COVID-19 happened after February or March. But I know that when I was passing through shit, when I was passing through that phase of not getting original perfumes, I I jammed the page again on Instagram. The woman was in Dubai. So when I read about Dubai, they said Dubai had the best of the best of the best oil. So I was like, okay, this woman is in Dubai and she is a Nigerian. So I felt that because she's a Nigerian and she's in Dubai, she should be able to get at least the best quality and send to us. So when I now joined her brother group, she said we have to have at least 100,000 naira to join her group and import from Dubai. So I borrowed money. I borrowed money from my mother, added to my salary that remained after paying basic that I encountered throughout the other um, market I bought. And I joined them. They said it to come to Nigeria after a week, after 2 weeks, and then we will now get our product. So I paid 100,000 to them for that perfume. We waited for 2 weeks and it landed. When it landed, my dear people, it was even the worst. Hey God. Remember I've used perfume oil in the past, so I know what perfume oil, and when I see the original one, I know. And I bought original from Lagos from that vendor that refused to sell to me in wholesale. So I know the original perfumes. So when she got it for me and I perceived it, I don't know if there's this perfume that people know, men know it a lot, this interlude amouage. Interlude, I've used interlude, I've used the original, I've used the oil. And I ordered the interlude from that other woman, from the same woman from Dubai. When it got to me, that interlude was smelling like shit. Like if it was another customer that told me that it was smelling bad, I wouldn't have believed. But because me, Seb, I used it, and being that I've used the perfume before I got from this Dubai lady, it was smelling like foul shit. That's 100K again gone. I cried my eyes out. Like I cried. I'm like, why can't people be sincere in doing business? How am I going to excel? How am I going to get a good vendor? I don't even have money to even start going to maybe doing my own importation by myself, probably getting the best factory to supply to me. I'm just starting and look at the kind of thing I'm encountering. Fake upon fake upon fake. I'm just wasting money. Before I knew it, COVID-19 came upon us and there was lockdown. So that 100K market I bought wasted. I could not sell them even as we were being moved about as people that were essential workers then. But I did not have the morale to sell this perfume to people because it was not good. That was 100K wasted. Remember, I'm just trying to test run this market and start it. So when the 100K wasted, I told myself that it is over for me in perfumery business. But because I'm always resilient, and when I do things and fail, I like to get it right. Even if I must give up, I must get it right once before I give up. So and as when the COVID-19 came and I saw that it's over for me in from buying from Nigerians, I told myself, okay, I'm going to make research and find out where I can get the best perfume oil. Which country offers the best perfume oil? How do I get it? What about the shipping? How much do I need to invest in it and all? So when I got during that COVID-19 lockdown and all, I put down, I just put myself down. I was checking online, Google, anything I can check in this life. I was checking to see, like I will type the best factory for perfume oil and all, where I can source the best perfume oil, which perfume is better, and I just gave it to myself to do research on it. That was, I now found one factory in France, and I was told that France has the best perfume oil. France, and then France supplies to Europe, US, and other Asian countries. But where you can get the best perfume is France, Turkey, and Spain. But the people you can access easily is France. Although some of them don't ship to Nigeria, but there are some I found out that can ship to Nigeria, and I emailed them, my people. When I emailed them, they said they don't sell to Nigerians because we are dubious and because we don't obey copyright policy. I said no problem. There are millions of companies in France that supplies perfume. So this one I emailed and they are saying this one concern you guys. I emailed another company. I sent up to 30 mails to companies. Finally, one company responded to me that they can ship to me if I have an agent in France. I said, okay. I had to reach out to friends and friends and friends. Thank God for knowing people. So I called a friend that I used to know in secondary school, and her auntie was in France. So I was like, please, can you help me give me your auntie's contact? And she started to serve as my agent to help me procure perfumes. She was like, fine, what's there? She will help me. So that's how I got the auntie's contact, and she helped me go to the company. And I told her to help me send samples from France to Nigeria. That this time around, I'm going to go all out because I don't like anything fake in my life. I like to. I like to sell something. If I sell it finish, I go to sleep. Like I would just sleep off. Nobody will drag me for fake or anything. So she now went to the company and she sent me lots of samples, and he came back to Nigeria after 2 3 weeks and I sampled them. It was marvelous, guys. It was something I've been dreaming to have. The quality was top notch. I compared them to the Dubai ones, to the I don't want to go to details of where I went to Nigeria again to buy. Like this video is going to be too long if I go into details of where I went to get this um to get perfumes, and it all failed me. Guys, when I got the France perfumes, I was in love. I was happy, like dream come true. But then again, the problem was capital. There was no money to start this business, because for you to buy from France, there's an amount of money you need to have at least to start. And then being a 95 and I was just a new graduate, like then I didn't have money, so I waited, but I was saving up my salary. I was saving my salary. Anybody that dash me money, I just carried Piam perfume oil. And then I was in contact with that company in France. I was in contact with them and that lady that I told you about. So we're talking and they gave me their list of perfumes, how much I can buy, their MOQ, that's minimum quantity I can buy. And I went into action. I was saving my money. I was saving my money until it got to an extent I could not even complete the money again. So I had to talk to someone that sells perfume. I like, do you want to buy perfume from France? I have a contact and I assure you it's going to make sense. And that lady at that time, she had more money than me. She was already into the business and she had a lot of money. But she was not even getting originals too. So the lady now accepted to join funds with me. So we now launched into that importation. I think I just had about, was it 500k then? Then money was money. Oh God. So we now imported the perfumes and it came. And that's how I balanced in perfumery business. That's how I balanced. So when I now took the perfumes to those customers that I failed in the past, they were very happy. They're like, "Ah, how come? How did you get this perfume? I knew you make," like everybody was happy. This is perfume oil from France. This is it. I have lots of them. So today I'm going to end this video on this story of how I started. The next story I'm going to talk about is how I now cracked the code of the perfumery markets, how I was able to excel as a small vendor, because as at that point that I started this business, I was very small. Like there were so many big brands. Even till now, I'm still among the small brands. But at least I've had little experience of how perfumery goes. And so our next talk, I'm going to give you details on how to spot original perfume oil, how to start the market, how to market it properly, how to stand out even if you are using 100k as your startup money, how to still beat these big brands. I will still tell you guys. But for now, I'm going to end this. I don't want this video to be so long because we've already taken our time. It's already 18 minutes. So guys, thank you for watching and expect the next video to be uploaded soon. I'm going to give you more gists. So please help me. Help this girl. Help me to help. Help me to help you. Please subscribe to my channel. Help me get to, even if it's 50 subscribers, I'll be okay for now. Please help your girl. And so before you go, I have lots of perfume oil from France. So now I import from France, I import from Spain, I import from Turkey. But I buy them, I still buy in little quantity because I don't do the cheap brands. Like, I have some of them that I have my perfumes that are from France, some are from, this particular ones are from Turkey, and they're very expensive. This is the Nishan brand, Nishan Tero. If you know perfumes, this is from Turkey, and they are really good. Like you can't even compare them with Dubai brand. This is from This is Jazz Club. This is a niche brand, and it's from Turkey too. Got it. So, my next talk, I'm going to talk about different types of perfume oil, different brands. Like people don't know that perfume oil has calibers. So I'm going to tell you about it. And for now, I'll end it here. Thank you for watching, and do have a lovely day ahead. And please subscribe to my channel, subscribe, share this video, like, and comment. I remain your favorite nurse and your favorite perfume vendor. Bye.